So I'm just taking the seats out of this Corvette. I almost got the other side out. However, there's all of these there's 3 bolts, and then there's 1 bolt and nut on the back corner closest to the door. And that bolt and nut is extremely rusty and I can't get it off. It took me like 15 minutes to get this one off. You guys can see how rusty that is. But the front 2 and the back one on the inner console, they come out nice and easy. When I just get this out, I'm gonna have to cut that bolt in half or something. I gotta figure out a way to get it out. But pennies like welded together. See, coin collector in me. Alright, so I've got the cross member unbolted out of here. I'm just about to drop it down. It's still connected to the exhaust of the back, but we're gonna see what happens because this side's still stuck a little bit. Sure I'm not losing my tranny with it. Something over there. Look at what that is. It's probably dropped down enough to get my tranny out anyways. Now I can get out all those bolts better. And I might even be able to get at this tranny lines now that the exhaust is dropped. How many jacks does it take? Oh, here. Yeah, now I actually think I can get something on there. Yep, definitely probably gonna have to cut those, but the crossmember's out. Where did I put? Actually, I think my brake clean's down there. Oh, yeah, here.
Did you take tranny pan bolts out, or is it just missing them?
No, those were the ones I had to take off for the linkage.
Ah, okay.
That's why so we almost got my transmission out. We're fighting with 1 wire. However, I made a grand mistake yesterday when taking off the linkage. The bolts are bolts for the tranny pan, and it was a very, very tiny leak, and I woke up to a massive mess of tranny fluid on the floor, but that's okay. And
happens.
What is it, a neutral safety switch?
Yeah.
So I've been fighting with this neutral safety switch. I couldn't get it out, and Bobo gave it his best shot, and now
I moved it 1/8 of an inch out.
Yeah, and now we got Luke under here in his nice clothes. He's on his way to visit his wife, and I got him rolling down on the floor trying to help me get this wire out.
I'll have it out in a minute.
But that should be it, I think. Almost certain I disconnected everything, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yep, I see the problem. Okay, so that's gotta pop up.
In behind the rubber there?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So
Just
this
Googled.
clip.
Did Google mislead you?
No, the Google's right. The other guy missed it.
I see.
So when you get, so I don't get filthy, when you get underneath, I'll just tell you how to do it. Because I don't want to get this hoodie covered in trans fluid.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm already filthy.
Here, you want a rag?
I want to get it out. What I want to do, because I'm under here now.
Look, you got a hot date with my sister, so, and you're all clean.
Yeah, we can.
You're gonna get the hoodie part in the trans.
So when you get underneath there, I got it quite a bit cleaner. You got to get this.
That clip that's in behind the rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the first forum and video didn't show it, and this guy I just watched showed it.
Alright, don't get too dirty under there. I got you a rag.
All right. Okay.
Your wife's gonna be mad.
She's pretty used to the smell of brake clean and transmission fluid. But yeah, I probably shouldn't get.
The guy showers, he gets out, and he hums again.
Listen.
What?
Don't be so judgmental.
But it's the truth.
I wouldn't talk.
Yeah, I'm at
Easy
least
now.
I'm at least an hour. You're freaking like
An hour, really.
Okay, half an hour.
Although, in all seriousness, I don't understand. Your sister could go to the gym and she smells like strawberries and flowers. I get out of the shower and I'm like, is that me? What?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's awesome.
Just the way it goes.
Ah, Dayton tradesman.
Yeah. Trust me, she knew who she was marrying. The
Okay.
day I met my future mother-in-law, I rolled up in a Toyota truck with no doors, with a cut-off t-shirt, a shaved head, and the t-shirt said heart, or no, if it ain't Dixie, kiss my ass, with a rebel flag on it. I pulled up to their house. This is a long time ago. I'm not going to age myself. I've got a grandson. We'll leave it at that. But I pulled up to their house, and her mother's in the window. And I could see my wife, and she's all excited to see me. She had my favorite little short Canada shorts on. She waves. I look over at my future mother-in-law, and she's doing this.
In the front window.
Just shaking her head.
Just
That's so
stern,
funny.
stern face going, mm-mm. And my future wife comes popping out, gets in the truck, and her mother's just there shaking her head. And of course, the Toyota I had a welded rear diff.
Yeah. Oh, so you're
as I'm backing out, it's like. I could see her mother's face turning red, and then of course I had to turn to get out of the little cul-de-sac. Whap, whap, a Toyota 22R with a cherry bomb on 37s with 410 gears.
Oh my god.
So you had to like tack it out in every gear. Oh my God. Although my mother-in-law loves me now. And if you ever see this, Mom, I love you too. It's going to take some work to move that clip, eh?
Yeah, I know.
And move the rubber, and it probably needs a whole new switch.
Yeah. I'm thinking let's just cut the wire.
For the time suck it's going to be to mess with that to get it out.
Let's just cut it. So we did look up in the manual for this car, you can cut the neutral safety wire as long as you don't add length.
Right, because a lot of older vehicles, it's resistance that it measures. Like that switch is, unlike a normally open or normally closed switch, which some vehicles do have.
Yeah.
It measures the resistance in the, so if you add a bunch of wire to it,
then
ask me how I know, because I did a swap once.
Yeah.
Used I can't remember what trans it was, but we put it in something else and ran this big long wire.
Just cut it, Bobo.
I'm getting this. Leave me alone.
But anyways, we looked in the manual, and the manual for the Corvette actually says it can be a pain in the butt to get out, and you can cut it as long as you don't add length. The gist of it. That's not what I actually said, but that's the gist of it, so.
Yeah. Well, it said that the plastic switch may swell in place. If necessary, it's okay. And then fancy jargon, the encapsulator bearing may be removed, blah, 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 blah. You can cut the freaking wire.
Yeah, it says you can cut the freaking wire.
I almost broke your, I get a little bit bigger. I'm going to get it. Flathead, I almost broke it.
It's okay. I've got like 30 of those. I use them.
It's the same thing I was trying to do.
Those tiny little screwdrivers. If any of you guys ever want to send me a gift, I go through these things like.
High five.
Yeah, these little flatheads, I use them for metalwork. So I'm always like prying panels into place with these tiny little flatheads, and you do metalwork, so you don't have any warbles in the panel you're welding on, but every single one of them is actually missing the tip, or they got weld splatter on them. But they're so handy. I like when the Mceown truck comes around and they just like hand them out.
Yeah.
Or the Snap-on truck, and you get those mini flathead screwdrivers. I love that.
Oh, come on, baby, you're almost out.
Once I explain
It may have been broken too. I gotta go eat.
Yeah. You, Mr. Type 1, need to stay up on that.
Oh yeah.
It's out. See, like I told you, once, even if I see it, Nick, once I explain it to him, just let him do it.
Go Bobo.
Uncle Bobo for the win. You stole my glory.
Go, I can put it back
It
on.
was only
No, you win. You're
it
good.
was only with your great guidance that we were able to complete this task.
It's only because I cleaned it off with brake cleaning.
Yeah, me and Baba are like, we'll just f with it dirty.
Oh, okay.
I did try to wipe it off. That's why
I
the
like
brake.
it dirty, alright?
I said, pardon?
Right, so we got the transmission ready to pull. Baba's gonna slowly let that ratchet down while I let the tranny jack down. Tell me when you got it there.
Hang on 1 second here. Oh, come on, come loose. Oh, what the heck? I used the crappiest freaking ratchet strap on here. Now it's.
And I feel like it's kind of sitting front heavy, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try loosen this, but it doesn't want to come loose. There we go.
If you were on the inside of the engine bay, you could also grab the top side of the transmission. Yeah, this is definitely front heavy.
Okay, I still got it, but we're free.
You're holding it?
Yeah, with the strap. I'm just gonna let the strap go down with it.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna start going down now.
Yeah, I got it with my hand too. Whoa, should fall.
Still got it?
Hang on 1 second. I just gotta go to the other side. We're hooked on a hose here.
That thing actually doesn't have to be disconnected. We just hooked it on the bracket.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, so I'm gonna lift it up a little bit more. I'm gonna get inside this engine bay and pull it forwards if you want to just hold that ratchet strap and make sure it doesn't fall on my head.
I got you. That's as far as you can go now, and then we gotta drop it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of my bracket here.
Okay, you ready for me to start lowering it down?
Yeah, we're.
What are we hooked on?
Nothing, just me.
Oh, I see.
Just me. I'm keeping tension.
Okay. We are on the ground. What happens if you start alleviating it? Oh yeah. Perfect. Hell yeah.
Now we gotta get the dipstick off.
Just pop it out of there.
Should just pop out of there, yeah. There you go.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, there we go. Victory! That was a pain in the butt to get out of there.
Yeah, cars like this, they usually are.
Whew.
You did it!
Well, that's a win. I wish this car wasn't so difficult to disassemble. It's definitely greasy.
It works.
Yeah, it does. It actually works really well.
Just doing a little bit of cleanup.
Yeah, you just put rags and put new towels on that and just put it up and
Sick.
golden.
This entire toolkit, almost every tool in my toolbox. I don't know if you guys will even be able to see. Oh yeah, you can. Little CM. My parents bought this for me for Christmas when I was like 17. Yeah, it was the year I started on the show, so when I was 17. And my mom engraved every single socket, the kit came with like a bunch of those little screwdriver attachments. She engraved every single one of those with a CM, every screwdriver, everything. I got a lot of new tools. I should get my mom to come here again with her Dremel. CM the rest of them. Which has been good because every time I go, me and Mike have like both have Mastercraft tools or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always find my tools in his toolbox, but I know that they're mine because they all have a CM on them.
Yours are clean, his are rusty.
No, Mike actually takes pretty good care of his tools. I mean, they're like always a mess or whatever, but he never leaves them outside. He just like picks them up in a big pile and drops them off inside. Apparently, Mike and Matt found me a workbench table that has a vise and a anvil and a metal brake on it in Calgary that they're supposed to pick up for me.
In Calgary?
Yeah. Or Edmonton, was it Calgary?
Hey, Alberta, so.
Yeah. But apparently when they go out to see, I think it was Chihuahua, they're gonna try to pick it up for me. Alright, so the tranny's out. We managed to get her on the pallet. Most of the interior is out. I just have the one bolt on this seat left, but I'm gonna have to get a grinder and I don't know how I'm gonna get that off yet. I'm gonna buy one of those bolt kits that are for gripping strip bolts, I think. But anyways, that's basically it for now. Now we just gotta get a new motor, send the trans out to get redone, send the seats out to get redone, and well, I'll probably roll this one out and get my next project going or something. But it's pretty successful. It's pretty dirty under there. I gotta get some floor dry. I've mopped up most of the transmission fluid, but there's still a residue, so I'm gonna come back on Monday with a bag of floor dry and get the rest of it cleaned up, because I don't want to waste my entire can of brake clean. So but yeah, so that's it for today. I'm gonna go pack my stuff up and get home to the boyfriend.